I am live. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Coffee and a smoke ain't no joke. Ah. Good morning, Patriots. Oh, fellow human beings around the globe. What a beautiful day. It's raining here in Bullhead City, Arizona. We're on a rainy day schedule. My better half, Robin, was up most of the night, so she's in there sleeping. And the dog is at the edge of the bed, protecting her, getting hair all over the place. What a good boy. You guys need rain in Florida? Well, I sure hope you get it. I really do. Bubba is cool. He is cool. He's getting, I just got a message. I've had Bubba for 3 weeks now. And he's getting to be right at home, except for when we leave and he chews the door in half. Well, hello, Kelly from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I thought I would get on here this morning and do a little sharing, a little rambling. You know, I don't ever write anything down, have any scripts or anything. And I need to figure out how I can get, maybe I can't do it on here, but I would love to have people come on, you know, on TikTok. They let you have the panels where you can get a bunch of people on there all at once. Maybe I need to start doing TikTok, but TikTok kicks you right off, kicks me right off, kicks everybody that holds my book up right off. Can emphasize your ear comparisons. Yes. I'm the real John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. I was kidnapped. I was replaced by people within our very own government. And they did the replacement when I was around the age of 10. And they took me out of sight in all the mainstream media for a few years while they did the switch. The man that replaced me, his ears, my ears are big, fat earlobes that you can tell as a little kid because all the childhood photos up to around the age of 10 are of me. And there's thousands of them. There really is thousands of pictures of me. And a lot of them you can see I have a big fat earlobe. And the cabal put him in place. His earlobes connect to his jawline. The man that stole my identity, George Onassis, my stepbrother. Yeah, it's really hardcore at the top. It really, really is. I love Mojo. Yeah, Kelly, I get kicked off all the time. Yesterday, I was on her live. Robin was on her live, and I decided to join, and I got on there on my phone, and they wouldn't let me comment. I commented 100 times on Mojo's live. And there's the big D. I think I have a Rumble account. I made all the accounts on social media at one time, and some I never used at all. And I get so busy just on the few that I use. I use Facebook, and I was using TikTok. TikTok was my big dream. I had a big dream on TikTok, and I believe it was the same day my son passed away. They kicked me off of TikTok, but I had 45,000 followers, and I was gaining 1,000 followers each day. I was growing too big for them, so they removed my account. I wanted to have that as a platform. I wanted to be able to reach thousands and thousands of people at once. But now we're stuck in this bubble that they put us in, and we have bumper stickers galore. I do believe these bumper stickers are going to get this out to the world. They don't want one person to know, hey, John Kennedy Jr., what he had to do to survive the government and our evil government and their plans. But good morning, good day. Hello, Chris, Carol, Kathy, Amy, Zoe, Dee, Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. It's a privilege and an honor that I get the story out to anyone. So this is wonderful. And thank you, Libby, for the thumbs up. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. So anyway, it takes one negative comment to get you down. It really does. And they say, at least what they say, I think it's scientific facts on this, but one negative comment will kick you in the balls, and it takes 10 positive comments to get your emotions back up, which is cool because I just seen 20 comments. Anyway, going to Facebook. So I was up on and off last night. Lanny is a true patriot, a true lion. I was on with Lanny the other day, and even Lanny's daughter said, you should be paying my mom for all this. I wish I really could. I wish I could. I don't think she understands we're fighting. We are fighting tooth and nail to get this truth out so we can help the world be a better place. And her mom is a true patriot, a true lion. Anyway, thank you, Lon. Anyway, she got a hate comment, a really rude hate comment. Blow it off, Lanny. We love you so much for sharing the truth and getting it out. And to Lanny's daughter, please respect your mom. She is a true patriot for the cause of truth and justice. And we love her so much. Everybody says that Lanny is a true lion. What a great fighter. But I totally agree with her daughter. She should be getting paid for this. I really, really wish. I wish. So anyway, I was on Facebook. I have a lion. I don't sugarcoat shit. I really don't. But I had a lion gift me. I'm not going to mention any names. She gave me $100 this morning. And she blessed me with sharing the story. And I said, hey, I want to, you gave your only book away. I want to send you a book. She's like, that's not necessary. I'm like, I want to send you bumper stickers. She's like, that's not necessary. She's doing it for truth and justice. But that $100 really helped. It did. Yeah. So am I happy that I was gifted $100? Hell yeah, I was. Hell yeah, most definitely. Robin has been in my life for over a year now. And what a blessing. For 10 years, I didn't go to fast food restaurants or sandwich joints until I met Robin. I mean, me and my son, we would go on payday maybe to get a double cheeseburger from McDonald's or something like that. But Robin took me to Jimmy something sandwiches and got me a steak sandwich. And it's like, I'd never been there. And then we got the bill and it's like, well, that's why I'd never been there. It was $50 for 2 sandwiches and a Coke. But anyway, much love to the lion that gifted me $100 this morning. And I put it all out there. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but Michael, he is a true patriot. This has been going on for almost a year. Michael and his girlfriend flew out here from Texas to help me build my kitchen. He helped me with put in my stove. And this has been over a year now. He said, John, I want to help you out. I'm going to send you my coffee money. I go to, he said, I go to Starbucks and I spend all this money on coffee. I want to quit drinking coffee, so I'm going to send you the $5 each and every day. So Michael has not failed. And if times were to get tough, I would totally understand. But if he misses 2 or 3 days and I'm like, oh, I haven't heard, I hope he's okay, then he'll send me $15. But the blessings are wonderful. They are. And I'm working up what I'm telling you guys right now to the haters. This is a hater. This was after. So a lion gifted me $100 and I'm like, wow, that helped. I just paid my help for helping me move some shit that they ruined the other day, $200 now that somebody sent me $100. And anyway, this gal is on Facebook. I got this 2 hours ago. So I woke up, I got a gift of 100 and I'm like, that's so beautiful. That's going to help me so much to get the story out, to help me pay for bills and all that. And then 2 minutes later, I went to this comment. This comment is on Facebook. If you can read that. Deborah, I don't mind calling people out that call me out. I really don't, because I'm all about the truth. If you can see this comment, I'll read it to you. I could go on this comment and talk about this comment for hours. I will try to make it short and to the point. I don't believe one word of this. Okay, then you haven't done your research or you're just not that intelligent, Deborah. But that's what she said. I don't believe one word of this. And nobody with a working brain cell would. Yeah, that right there tells me we're all more intelligent than she could ever be. David Quigley. Okay, so now she's calling me out by name, by my fake name, by the name the government, our Secret Service, forged a birth certificate to give me the name David Quigley. Now, I've always thought they did that to protect me, to keep me alive in all this mafia war. Maybe they did. But then later in life, things changed. People got greedy. They weren't just happy protecting me. They wanted money. They wanted to kidnap me. They wanted to use extortion to get money to pay up so I was not unalived and other things. But here we go. This is from Deborah. First thing I read this morning. First fucking thing. Deborah says, David Quigley is a hired liar to make the true patriot of our country. She must be talking about Donald Trump. So I'm a liar, and I'm a hired liar to make the true patriot of our country look like a bunch of damn fools for believing such a bullshit story, Mr. Quinley. She must be drunk or something, because now I'm Mr. Quinley and not Quigley. Anyway, with that said, I'm all about the truth. Nobody is paying me anything. I share my truthful lifetime stories. They stole, the people she is defending stole billions of dollars from me, kept me in poverty. I am sharing those stories all the way to the top of our government. And who's at the top right now? Donald Trump. It's my experience, and what I have seen and lived is what I share about Mr. Trump. And then I got another comment. Well, why, if he's been killed and replaced, why do you call him Trump? Donald Trump. What the fuck you want me to call him? What should we call a person that is a Hollywood actor trained to be someone else, and what the circumstances of that is? When Donald Trump was killed, our Secret Service, our cabal, our mafia within our very own government stole billions and billions and billions of dollars instantly. They killed Donald Trump's mafia bosses. They unalived Donald Trump. They replaced Donald Trump. Now we have a fake Donald Trump that's siphoning all this is under the control of the cabal. What do we call the man? Am I wrong for calling him Donald Trump? Should I, every time I mention it, should I say the man that's impersonating Donald Trump? People still wouldn't get it. So anyway, like I said, I could talk for hours about this because this person is bashing people that have a brain, bashing people that can see the truth in my story. And they're putting it down like I'm getting paid. I'll be happy to disclose my bank records. I really, really freaking would. It wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. So here we go, some more. She's not done yet. Look like a bunch of damn fools for believing such a bullshit story. Okay. Wow. So now she's not only bashing me, she's bashing all you lions. We're all a bunch of fools for knowing the truth, for being awake, for seeing the evil in our government. Right? Right. I hope you search your soul. Oh, now we're getting into religion. She hopes I search my soul. I talk to God all the time. I ask for God's justice all the time. At one time, I cursed God. I did. I was sitting there. My family was just unalived, murdered. And I was sitting there in the dirt crying, saying, God, how the fuck could you ever do this? And I'll never forget it. I'll never. Did I feel bad after that I was blaming God for the evil in this world? Yeah, I did. But I got a loving God. God forgives me. Me and God are buddies. I walk with God each and every day. God has protected me. When I had died, God basically said, turn the fuck around. You got a job to do. So me and God are buddies. So I'm searching my soul because this person said I better search my soul. What was that? Oh. Hey, Bubba.
Here, Bubba.
Oh, by the way, I'm live. And stop with this made up lie. So now I'm a liar. This is all in one comment I woke up to. So now I'm a made up liar. I don't think this person's done any research, read my book, seen any of my videos, just jumped on Facebook to call me a liar, a thief, I'm paid off, all because they're blind to the truth. And our government has put out this make-believe bullshit. And I'm the bad guy here. I'm still going because she wasn't done yet. Okay, this made up. If I have any conscience whatsoever. So I need to stop this lie. I need to quit trying to get justice for all the injustice, get justice for all the people that were unalived in my loved ones in this mafia war. And I'm supposed to have a conscience whatsoever because I'm speaking the truth. I'm letting everybody know Donald Trump was best friends with Epstein. Hello? Think about that one. I'm the one releasing the Kennedy files because Donald Trump said he was, but he didn't. I'm the Kennedy files. What they did to me and my loved ones was a mafia war. It's that simple. The Kennedy files are a mafia war. Now, they could tell you in those Kennedy files, okay, in 1975, Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was shot 3 times by federal agents. Is that going to be in the FBI files? No. Are they going to tell you in 1975 they used plastic surgery, dental work on a lady that looks similar to my mom and put her in place to steal billions of Kennedy dollars? They're going to tell you that? No. Who is that? That's the people within our government that are running our government that did all that. And I'm supposed to have a conscience? I do. I really, really do. I think you're proven to be a liar. Now they're proving me. I'm a liar, and they're proving it. They're somehow make believe. They're coming up with some proof, and I would love to see that proof in a fucking court of law. I really would. We're starting up lawsuits against these people that have done things, and I call it treason to the United States of America. I do. I think when you're proven to be a liar, that you are and paid, oh, there's more. I got to push this little button to read more. To stir the pot, that you will be criminally charged. I'm so fucking scared, Deborah. I'm taking people to court. These people will not take me to court. I would love for Donald Trump to take me to fucking court, but they won't. I would love for Caroline Kennedy to take me to court. And I said Caroline Kennedy, even though it's not Caroline Kennedy, y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. The sister playing to be my sister to steal all the fucking money from my family members being unalived. Take me to court. God, I pray they take me to court. I pray. So, Deborah, please go to their pages and say, please take John to court. Let's get justice. Let's prove he's a fucking liar. They won't do it because they don't want my story out. We have 57 people on here right now. We should literally have 57,000 at least on my story right now. I made thousands of videos. I wrote 2 books now on what they've done. We have a wonderful documentary on the quiet journey right here. You can see it. I'm begging they take me to court, Deborah. I really am. But they won't. And if they do, then their idea of keeping me in a bubble so the story doesn't get out to the world and expose all these fucking criminals all the way to the top of our government and all the money laundering that has been going on for years, siphoning off people that have been unalived some money. Think about it. Would that expose them? Would that, if this guy was taken to court by someone like Donald Trump or Caroline Kennedy or anybody else, you think that would make the world media's news that is run by the cabal, that is covered up by the fucking cabal own them, the media? So you think my story would expose them? You think they would have to bring me out then? Bring me on, people. Take me to fucking court. Let's make world fucking news. Straight the fuck up. So, I don't like to be disrespected by someone like Deborah. This is on Facebook. She calls me out. Maybe we should all pray for Deborah. Hello? That she wakes up to what's really going on. Wakes up to that I'm just trying to get justice for all the injustice that's been done to we, the people. What they have done to keep us slaves. The murders that they have done to achieve the power within the United States government. Maybe we should have them release the real JFK files. How about release my family's DNA publicly? I got asked that again. I deleted somebody yesterday. Why don't you just get a fucking DNA test and prove it all right now? Really? How about I've taken 6 DNA tests? I've given my DNA to people to have them test it. How about we go to a court of law? Yeah, let's go back to them proving me a liar and a criminal. How about we go to court and they have to release my mother and father's DNA and my DNA? I would love that because it's cost me and other people that donated thousands of fucking dollars to do that. And the lab will not release what they know. They won't. And can you trust this DNA and me and all this other bullshit, these DNA sites? It's not legal, people. You can get your damn dog's DNA and rub the swab on it and put it in there and say you're Adolf Hitler. And that all goes into a data bank. You want to rely on your dog's DNA saying you were related to Adolf Hitler? Think about that. Just think about that. Anyway, I've been rambling on and on about one stupid fucking comment. Do I feel better? I do. I do, because I was called first thing when I wake up a liar, a thief, and every other thing in the world. It's crazy. Crazy world we live in. But anyway, my point to that is take me to court. I love listening to this shit.
I wouldn't know. I don't have a basis of comparison.
I mean, are there ever days you say, I wish my name were David?
No, I'm pretty happy with what it is. I mean, if you're asking if it's hard being me,
It's brought you a unique life.
yeah, absolutely.
Larry King's
And
calling him out right on
opportunities
his show that he's a
some
fake.
challenges, but all in all, I feel very fortunate. So it's not so bad.
You think
Now he's smirking.
You do.
He recommends it. He was called out just now for identity theft. Look at the grin on his fucking face. Larry King was calling him out saying, what if your name was David? Larry King knew they gave me the name David Quigley and stole my identity from me. But look at that smirk. He had just Larry King called him out, said, we know you're a fake. What if your name was David? Then he says, I recommend it. Okay, but that's not all. Then Larry King had some people on Larry King Live again. And what were they doing? They were divvying up. They were saying how much money they had stole from the Kennedy family. They did. You can look it up. I don't know where it is. I see so much of this bullshit. But they literally were saying, well, this ring's worth $200,000 and these earrings are worth $5,000. Look what we got going to auction. Look what we are selling at Sotheby's auction. And with the help of Donald fucking Trump, people. And no, Mel, I didn't just pull this shit out of my ass. It's documented. Donald Trump had a fucking auction to sell Kennedy property. And it was stolen property. My loved ones were murdered. Straight up. No sugarcoating it, Deborah. My loved ones were murdered. It was pre-planned first-degree murder. I do believe that's the worst crime in the world unless you go to trafficking a child, torturing that child, and totally mind-fucking that child. I think that's worse than pre-planned first-degree murder myself. I really, really do. I really do. I hope to be a spokesman someday when this story gets out and they cannot prove me that I'm lying, but will prove me that I'm telling the truth. I would love to be a spokesman. Means I was thrown in a dog cage and terrible acts were done to me more than once, people. More than freaking once. So anyway, I get on here rambling, forgetting what I'm talking about. I have no scripts, but I want to play this again.
Is it tough being a junior?
I mean, sure. I wouldn't know. I don't have a basis of comparison.
I mean, are there ever days you say, I wish my name were David?
No, I'm pretty happy with what it is. I mean, if you're asking if it's hard being me, it's
brought you a unique life.
Yeah, absolutely, and great opportunities and some challenges. But all in all, I feel very fortunate. So it's not so bad.
You think it's
I'd recommend it. You do.
Now, I want you to listen to that because that's how the fucking cabal work. They put it right in front of you on national fucking TV, right in front of you. That's right. They get people like Larry King to put it right in. Now, that right there is a man that was placed by organized crime in their plans to kill my family and steal their possessions. and it unfolded the way they wanted it to. It unfolded that way because they did kill my family, and they did steal billions of dollars, literally billions of dollars. And they put it right in your face. There, like I said, there's another interview with Larry King divvying up the property of the Kennedy family that was unalived by these criminals with the help of Donald fucking Trump. A lot of comments say, "Oh, don't, don't fuck with Donald Trump. Everybody loves him." Well, it's not my fault. They love a cocksucker like Donald Trump that helped these people sell my loved ones' possessions at Trump Tower with the help of Sotheby's auction. I'm putting it right out there, what they do, how they do it. It's up to you to wake up to see what I'm telling you, because it is 100% the truth. People are just blind to the truth. They're brainwashed. They're in chains. We're all in chains to these rich, powerful people. You know what breaks my heart is when you see somebody in a rundown house like mine, they got a big Trump sign out front. Breaks my heart. It really does. Because I know that Donald Trump is screwing them over more and more. You know, big photo ops, big, you know. So anyway, when I get a comment that says, "Oh, I should leave Donald Trump alone," I don't leave anybody alone. I don't. If it's part of the cabal's truth and getting it out and waking people up, I don't care if people fucking hate me. It's not about hate. It's not. Anyway, I'm not going away. I'll be right back. But I ate my heart medicine this morning, and I got to take a leak. It's supposed to get the water off my heart. But taking a leak every 5 minutes in the morning, crazy. But the doctors say I have to take my medicine or I'll die. And I want to be here another day to wake some more people up to what's really going freaking on. Be right back, people. Check out the quietjourney.tv for something that needs to go viral. It really, really does. You're taking Mama? Yeah. Oh, I'm back, people. Thank you so much for sticking in there. I lost a couple people, but I gotta come here, Bubba. Come here. This is Bubba. This is my dude buddy. I just got a message from the dog pound here in Bullhead City, and they said, "I've had this guy for 3 weeks. How's it going?" Come on, get here. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Huh? Yeah. Are we getting along? Should we tell the dog pound that we're just buddies now? I think so. I think you got a good home. Yeah. Anyway, that's Bubba. It was a big decision getting Bubba. I didn't know I was going to have to replace the wall and the door and everything, but that's all good because I needed to replace the door anyhow. But oh, here's one. You swore up and down that Donald J. Trump died in a plane crash. What the fuck is up with that accusation? Well, have you read my book? Have you read my book? You grew up in Hannesport. Oh, we got a real hater here. PP. You must not have read my book because Donald Trump was my cousin. And we have so much proof. So much proof. Oh, I got to bring it up again. Listen here, PP. Listen to this, PP.
I mean, sure. I wouldn't know. I don't have a basis of comparison.
I mean, are there ever days you say, I wish my name were David?
No, I'm pretty happy with what it is. If you're asking if it's hard being me,
It's brought you a unique life.
absolutely, and great opportunities and some challenges. But all in all, I feel very fortunate. So it's not so bad.
Do you think it's
I recommend it.
You do. You think it?
He recommends being David. Or I should say, John Kennedy with his fake identity. Yeah. Okay, let's see here, PP. You swore up and down. Well, first of all, I don't swear. I don't make promises. I really don't. Well, I do swear. I swear all the fucking time. Yeah. Okay, you swore up and down that Donald J. Trump died in a crash. What the fuck is that accusation? Let me explain it to you, PP, before we delete your fucking ass off of here. Because I don't sugarcoat shit. I don't go back on what I've said. And if I do, I say, hey, I misspoke somehow. Donald Trump was my cousin. Donald Trump was my fucking cousin, my loved one. Hello? Donald Trump told me he wanted to be a helicopter pilot. He wanted to fly his own helicopter. So now you have all Donald Trump's mob bosses getting on his helicopter. You have Donald Trump as the pilot of that helicopter. Then you have Donald Trump's helicopter rotor blowing off. Donald Trump hitting the fucking ground off the New Jersey Turnpike, killing them all. All of them. They took out Donald Trump's whole crime ring that day. And Donald Trump. What did they achieve that day? What did the cabal achieve that day by killing Donald Trump and all his crew? They just stole every fucking thing Donald Trump had that day. Now, I don't swear up and down. I even told many stories 1,000 fucking times. I was there. So me being there, the whole thing was planned just because I was there. They took me there. I was standing there when they took Donald Trump's body out from the pilot seat. I guess you call it the pilot seat in a helicopter. But anyway, they took his body out. He was on a gurney. Now, today with AI and masks, you don't fucking know anything. I was always taught. Don't believe anything you fucking hear and only half of what you see. That's how I was taught in the fucking military and the black ops. Don't believe a fucking thing you hear, ever. Figure it out yourself. And don't believe nothing, half of what you see. So I'm only believing half of what I saw that day. And half of what I saw was Donald Trump dead. Donald Trump's dead body on that fucking stretcher getting taken out from the pilot seat of the fucking helicopter in 1989. Now, I wasn't allowed while they were doing all this to walk up and say, Donald, is that really you or is that a mask? But to me, it looked like Donald fucking Trump dead. And to me, knowing that they just stole billions of dollars if he was dead, And they replaced Donald Trump that day with a Hollywood fucking actor. This is our CIA, the most powerful crime ring in the fucking world, that can replace somebody like Donald Trump in a fucking heartbeat. And why would they do that? Billions and billions and billions of fucking dollars. Now it's all the cabals. That one helicopter crash. Now it's all the fucking cabals. So, am I swearing that Donald Trump was in that helicopter? No. I'm telling you my story on what I saw and the reasons why it would have been done. That's it. So, do I think Donald Trump today is my cousin? Is my loved one? No. I'm sharing my story about how that prick, George Onassis, stole my identity. That was just a little bit of what the cabal were doing. They murdered my mother. They replaced my mother. They murdered my sister. They replaced my sister. Why was that done? To steal billions of fucking dollars, just like they stole billions of fucking dollars from Donald Trump. Then you got Donald Trump saying, oh, the fake, he's a wonderful guy. He would have been a good president. Yeah. I know quite a bit. I really, really do. Let's see if I got any more. I grew up in Hyannisport. I know more than most people. Okay, well, obviously you don't know fucking shit from Shine. WH movie set with dementia. Joe, I have no idea where you're even going now. But you get on my channel and you fucking insult me and call me a flip-flopper fucking liar. I'm surprised you're still up there able to talk, because people like you aren't important to helping get the truth out. You're just a shit stirrer. You really, really are. And John Kennedy Jr. said that. Yeah, that's the story I heard. That Donald Trump was going bankrupt and had no fucking money. He was having to borrow money from everybody. That's just what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, because I don't believe anything I hear unless I fucking analyze it for myself, and then maybe I'll believe it. But I heard the same thing. I really, really did. There you go, Carol. Darlene. John, don't waste your time on ignorance. Yeah, there is a lot of ignorance. I go with the 10%, 90% rule. I do. Me and the guys in the Black Ops, we used to do a lot of crazy shit, but one thing we would say over and over again, the 90%, 10% rule. It's a rule of life, and it applies to everything. 10% of the people are going to believe my story, or 90% are going to believe my story. I would really like 90% of the world to believe my story, and hopefully they will someday. I really hope they will someday. But they're keeping us down. Okay, after I repeat this for the 100,000,000th fucking time, we're going to delete PP. So listen up, PP, before you get deleted, because somebody is going to remove your ass from the comments. DNA, not a difficult task to prove everything. Do it. Here's the deal, PP. You want my DNA? You want to spend thousands of dollars to try to prove me wrong? I'll send you a copy of my DNA. I really will. I'll send you the fucking swabs and everything. I've taken 6 DNA tests now. PP, 6. We have spent thousands of dollars. Whose responsibility is it to prove I am who I am, and that I was kidnapped, I was replaced, that I'm the son of our former president? Whose job is it to, after they've kidnapped me, kept me in poverty, now it's my job to prove I am who I am, They don't want you to know who I am. So now I got to take DNA tests. I'm taking 6 DNA tests. Like I said, we spent thousands on DNA tests. The lab won't release the results. Here's the thing. I was in the White House for 3 fucking years as a kid. 3 years in the White House. PP. The Secret Service had my DNA from when I was in the White House. The Secret Service had my father and mother and sister's DNA from when I was in the White House, and they were there too. But yet, you want me to prove my DNA? How about you fucking prove me wrong, PP? How about you demand from our government to release my DNA to the public? I think you're going the wrong direction. So, PP, it's time to delete PP. Somebody, do I have any monitors in here? Somebody want to be a moderator, whatever the fuck you want to call it? It looks like all my moderators disappeared for some reason. You know how TikTok is. I mean, Facebook. I mean, YouTube. I'm on YouTube today. Hello. They unsubscribe you. So if you are not getting messages, even Robin was unsubscribed from my channel 3 times. You believe that? They don't want this story out, so they just pick them at random and unsubscribe them. Robin's right here with me by my side, and she's getting unsubscribed to my channel. That should wake some people up. That really, really should. Anyway, I'm sharing my story. Write me on my homepage, a self-addressed stamp envelope would sure help. But if you want to hand some Quiet Journey stickers out so we can go around the media, around this social media that keeps us blocked and not getting the story out, a bumper sticker is a wonderful way on the back of a car to do that. And out of the kindness of somebody's heart, wonderful heart, we have boxes of the Quiet Journey.tv bumper stickers to do that. And Dees, you are a moderator now, and it didn't show up. I just made you a moderator to do what you want. Thank you, Libby. Thank you so much. Darlene, God bless you. Yeah, I got stickers on the back of Robin's car on the side windows. I actually have bumper stickers on the back of my truck and the side windows too. I was moving yesterday from one storage unit to another. Long story, they screwed me over. Yeah, I messed up a lot of my shit. But anyway, we were moving that shit, and I actually seen a white pickup truck go by with a gal in there, and she was filming probably the stickers all over my truck, which is wonderful. But I still have to be careful from some of these crazy nut motherfuckers. Anyway, I love you all. You got it, Jennifer. Thank you for wanting to be a moderator and get rid of the bullshit. I don't like bullshit. I've lived a life of bullshit. I ain't gonna worry about the bullshit. I'm not. Anyway, Stolen Identity. If this book went #1, the story would get out to the world. The truth would have to get out to the world. The Historian's Tale The Amazing Return of President Kennedy's Son. If this book got out to the mainstream media, we're sending these books out to everybody important just to see if they're going to cover up the story and keep on going with the cabal nonsense bullshit. Thank you, Rosie, for the love. Well, hello, Sherry. Glad to see that you're back. Huh. And Rose 911 PP. She must be just checking out from earlier, I guess. Thank you so much for all your support, all your love and support. I've always said I can't do this alone. I count on all of you for getting justice. I really, really do. One share at a time, we're going to expose these people that have done these terrible things to all of us. And I hope you use me as an example, because I really would like to stand up for child trafficking, for the kidnapping that goes on, for the deceit that goes on within our own government. These people that get away once they're in power, get away with so many crimes. I've seen a lot of those crimes. I really have. And like I said, I was told not to pick on Donald Trump because I would lose followers. I'm here for the truth. I'm here to expose these people for what they do. I'm not here for a popularity contest. I'm not here to get rich and famous. I'm here to get the story out to the world and then go fishing. So with that said, God bless you all. Hope you have a wonderful, blessed week. Start of a new week. Let's have some fun. And thank you all so much for the love. It keeps me going. It really, really keeps me going. God bless you all. Thank you all so much. I just saw Jody on here. Thank you, Jody. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. Peace out, people. Peace out. Keep sharing the love. Let's all the Lions be known for love, and let's get rid of the haters. Peace, 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 peace.